Hello, today we're going to be taking a guided tour of Overdrive, an app which allows you to access Scotch's library of iBooks and audiobooks. It can be accessed by pressing the blue icon with a white O on it on your son's iPad. This will open to the Overdrive home screen. From here, if we open the sidebar and press PLC Scotch College at the top, it will open the PLC Scotch College collection of books. From here, we can see all of the new titles in the collection. If we want to sort more specifically, we can sort by subject, collection, or year level. Today I'm going to choose the Kindy to Year 5 Fiction collection. This will open a page showing all of the books in the collection that you have selected. There are two types of books: ebooks, indicated by covers with the book icon in the top right hand corner, and audiobooks, indicated by a headphone icon in the top right hand corner of the book. The greyed out icons indicate that someone else has borrowed this book. You will have to wait for the other person to return the book before borrowing it. The sidebar on the left hand side allows us to further filter the books. If we choose text difficulty, we can choose a grade which suits the level of the books. I've selected Year 2. This shows all of the books in the Year 2 collection. This Ghost Sitters book on the right hand side looks pretty interesting. To borrow it, I tap once on the book and then on borrow.
You will now be prompted to enter a username and password. If your son is in years K to 3, you will need to enter your Scotch parent ID and password in this section. Students from year 4 and up will enter their own student ID and password.
The book has now been borrowed and you are now brought to a screen in order to download the book. If we tap Add to App, the book will be downloaded to your son's iPad and stored in the bookshelf. If we open the sidebar back up and go to Bookshelf, we can now see this book in our library. If we tap on the book cover, the book will open and we'll be able to read it. We can now flick through the book at our leisure. Now we're going to look at how to return a book to the Scotch Library. Books will automatically return when they are overdue, but if you want to return it early so that you can borrow more items, all you have to do is hold down on the book, select Return, and then tap Return again, and the book will be returned to the library and you'll be able to borrow more titles. If someone else has borrowed a book that you would like to borrow, you can reserve it and then you will be able to borrow it when it's available. We do this from the normal library page by entering PLC Scotch Library. If we return to the library home page and select a book which is unavailable, I'm going to select this Assassin's Apprentice book. As we would to borrow it and press Place a Hold, we can initiate the placing a hold process. The first time you do this, you will be prompted to enter your son's date of birth. You will then need to enter and confirm your own email address and press Submit. The last thing that must be done to place a hold is to enter your son's email address in the following boxes. You will probably also want to tick Automatically Borrow when this title becomes available, so that the title will be borrowed when it becomes available to you. You have now successfully held the book. From this page, you can click here to view your holds, and it will bring you to the screen showing the books that you have currently borrowed, from which you can view your holds.